I've been transplanted for 15 years and I'm still forgetting my meds.
Like when I have things like on my mind and like I don't want to have to think about that, I just want to like have fun and like with my friends and stuff. But yeah, it's hard to remember, and I don't remember a lot. But
and when you come home, and then you have to remember exactly what time you took it early in the morning. It's really inconvenient because I would be watching TV or I'll be with my friends outside, and sometimes I do have to take my medications on the weekends in case I am coming home late. And it's not convenient because I don't like drinking my medications in front of my friends, because then they start asking me, "Oh, are those drugs?" I'm like, "No."
First time, I don't know if I really like. It's really too much medicine. I don't like taking it, and then it got a little bit low, and I was like, "No, it's okay now, I'm sure." And then once it got lower, I just kept taking them and got frequently used to it. My mind, and sometimes I would forget, and I go, "Oh no," then my mom would get mad. But now I'm trying to remember.
It's just in the inconvenience of taking them that make it hard, but apart from that, it's mandatory and it's a lifesaver.
I forgot my meds a couple of times. I had to end up in Toronto for a couple of days.
After post-transplant, whatever you call it, my blood results did kind of alter a bit because I did forget to take it. And then I remember one time I took my medication before blood work, and my blood results didn't look right, so they actually had to change those. So, but luckily I fixed that, and since then since those experiences, I always remember to take them on time or not to take them when I'm not supposed to.
My mom takes an hour and a half every Saturday and does up my pills for one full week and things like that. They got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday marked on it. And there's morning, noon, evening, and bedtime pills in it.
And then does she remind you, or do you do it on yourself?
No, I just...
So how many people...
When you get up in the morning, they're just lodged on the table, so... And the one I got to take to school with me, she has that one wrapped up in foil wrap for me to take with me. But I don't forget them very often.
My alarm, I put an alarm on my iPod, and mostly all I do is just turn it off and go back to sleep, and then wake up, and then my mom reminds me. But I have to try to remember on my own, because I don't want to forget when I'm an adult, especially.
When my mom used to constantly remind me, my doctors kept on lecturing me to take my medications. That's what helped me develop a habit of taking them properly, and since then has been an issue. Just sometimes I might forget. It's only natural to forget sometimes, but apart from that, I'm managing my medication very well.
If like someone my age, to remind them, maybe like tell a friend if you're with a friend, remind them, or your parents obviously, have an alarm with you at all times, like a watch or your phone to remind you.
Set your phone to the times you need to take your meds so that it's easier to remember, and set it to repeat after 5 minutes so that if you don't press end on your alarm, it'll keep ringing.
At first, when I was on more meds, because they slowly take you off them after surgery, it was like going off every few hours. I have one that's of a song I like that goes off, so I wake up to it.
Or when I'm doing my work sometimes I just remember, so I just take it in class quickly. Yeah.
Well, the doctors always like, put an alarm on your watch, put an alarm on your iPod, your phone, stuff, which I get, but like honestly, they can say that, but it doesn't mean I have my cell phone on me all the time, because I do forget my cell phone sometimes. I think, like, just for me, I don't know what makes me like remember. Sometimes it's just like 8 o'clock, and sometimes it's like 8 o'clock, oh wait, but there's a show on, so I want to continue with the show. So, yeah.
You have to take it. It's the first thing on my list because it's more important than anything else.
It's a nice place to run, but you don't want to live in the hospital, because your friends barely see you. You're lonely most of the time, and your best friend becomes a nurse. And I teach people now not how they should take their meds. Like, I've been through this, you don't want to.